Hey guys, what's up? McClain here, and welcome back to McClain Vlogs. This episode is part 2 of Solo Cup Stories, a new series where I get together with friends, have a couple of drinks, and attempt to tell stories. Stories will be given to us by our producer Izzy Manske, drinks will be served by bartender Andrew Harris, and today's special guest is MONDEAUX. Cool.
Okay.
Alright, so for this episode, it is family themed, so all of our stories are weird, interesting, awkward, random, funny stories about family moments. Before we get to reading, we're gonna have our featured drink, so let's see what's on the menu for tonight.
So today we're going to be making a bourbon apple cider cocktail. Very first ingredient, of course, is going to be our bourbon. We're going to go with a honey bourbon today, so Jim Beam honey. Hit it with a little bit of ginger beer. What really makes it's going to be some apple cider. A little splash of lemon juice. Take a cinnamon stick, mix that in. I'll leave it to garnish. Put the apples on the rim. And there you have it. 2 bourbon apple cider cocktails.
Bourbon apple cider, made by Andrew. Looks cute.
Oh no, it looks really nice. Oh my god, it's a big cube. It's one big cube. I like this.
Alright, it's our bourbon apple cider.
Cheers. Little toast. We ready? Oh, it's smooth.
Okay.
Wow.
Cheers to Andrew.
Okay, have a one on deck. I want another one
like-
after this one. I might just listen. I love me some apple
Worth
cider.
it.
And some ginger. Like, I'm a ginger freak.
Right? This is like actually good.
I'm like finna down this right now. I don't care.
For those at home who aren't alcoholic drinkers, this drink is awesome as a spiked drink for the holidays, but you can also not spike it and it's just as good. So let's get to the storytelling. I will let you go first since you are the guest. The stories are here, so...
Nah, I don't have my glasses. They fell in the toilet.
Alright.
Okay. So this story is by Daft Crawl. So, at my eldest cousin's wedding, my granddad suddenly felt the rumblings of a fart coming on. After holding it in for as long as he could, he came up with a plan. He'd cough to cover it. Not gonna work. He hadn't been paying attention, which makes his comedic timing even better. Just after the vicar asked if anybody has any reason why these two shall not be married, please speak now, and my granddad coughs loudly, drawing everyone's attention, followed by an even louder fart. Aww. All right. Oh my god.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, you wanted more?
No, I don't know.
He accidentally made that wedding about him. Like,
Right.
That's the only thing people are going to remember.
Yes.
I respect that.
Like also like now, this is like recent. They record weddings now, so
Right.
imagine like that's on video forever. Like add that to America's Home Funniest Videos.
Right. We're gonna say, okay, if you like it, let it fly. If you don't like it, rip it.
Can I bite the stick?
Are those biteable? Or edible, rather?
I can't lick it.
You can suck it, yeah.
Next card. Ooh, this is really short. This one is written by Rose Hip 45. I accidentally squeezed a lemon into my uncle's eye. Napkin replied, accidentally, in quotation marks.
I mean...
No. Yeah.
Next story is by username, I have no mouth. I'm just picturing a potato.
Why a potato? What?
So my neighbor and his brother were at a bar drinking. The brother was finally 21. What just happened?
Oh my god, keep reading.
Why are you laughing like a sitcom dad?
I don't know, I have multiple laughs. I have a lot of laughs for different occasions. I can't stop it, okay?
So my neighbor and his brother were at a bar drinking. The brother was finally 21, and so they were out having a great time. So the bar starts passing around a bottle, and people are spitting in it when it reaches the brother. He thought his buddies were handing him a fresh drink, and at that point, it was heavy enough that it being full was believable. He downs it entirely.
Oh my God.
The bar went silent after realizing what he had done.
Family, brother.
When you go to bars, oh wait, don't go to bars because like
coronavirus.
COVID. Is it bad because of the content or is it good that it's so bad? Like,
It's
you know
like,
what I mean?
That's gross. It's like a horror story.
That's
No,
the best story, right?
keep it because like it's got. That's the one that made us react.
Okay.
I think it's a good story if you can react. Wow, I feel like I should tell my 21st story. So this was in 2019 before coronavirus happened. She was lovely enough to host a party for me at her place. It was a coat themed party, so everybody came in like best fur coats, and I had my really good one. And we were supposed to go out like as soon as the clock struck 12, and you know I never made it out. I never really made it to 12 o'clock. I blacked out real hard. I was vegan for a month and I didn't eat. I get anxiety for like big events and I don't eat. But I was like also like I was a vegan, so there wasn't really food accessible to me when I realized I hadn't eaten and I was drinking too much.
Candy.
At my party too, like how you gonna throw a vegan a birthday party and not have vegan treats?
I wasn't thinking.
I wasn't thinking either.
The only thing he made it to was the floor.
I made it to the floor.
I got to that party late because I think I had work and you were already out and you're on the other couch.
I was gone.
All right, what's next?
Alrighty, here we go. So I guess the name got deleted. It just says deleted. My drunken aunts reminiscing about their teenage years and halfway letting it slip that my grandmother may have burnt down a competitor's business. Wow. Ooh, your grandma is a little, whoa. I need more. What's up with these stories? Not like, you gotta set the scene. How old are these aunts?
You know, what was funny is that this reminds me of my own family story. When we were growing up, we had like the little crawl space in back of the staircase.
Yeah.
So we called it the ER room, Erica and Rachel
Oh, I
room.
remember that.
So it was basically like our toy room. You can only sit in it. You can't stand in it. And there's a light bulb protruding from the side wall. It was just an exposed light bulb. One day we had to like go to church, like Tuesday night Bible study. We quickly left and we came back home after church and there was smoke everywhere. My oldest sister, Erica, not oldest, the middle child, Erica blamed it on me, saying that I put an elf hat on the bulb and it smoked and burned off and it was like melted on like the bulb as to why it was like a mini fire. And then like 10 years later, she's like, haha, it was actually me. Like, you didn't have to punish Rachel.
Oh my God.
Sorry, this is what fire brings about.
Y'all went to church? Mm-hmm. So that's like, it's like the song, we came home late one night from service.
Yeah.
That's Mary Mary, if I don't know that. Okay,
funny.
you know what? I do like this one, but I really want to know more about like
True.
the
Like,
grandmother.
what's the
Because that's a
business?
badass move.
I can see
I would
this
honestly
being
burn down
a
my,
movie.
she gotta be a Sagittarius. Do what it takes to win.
Is that a like? Is that a...
It's a like for me. I'm gonna keep
Let
it.
fly.
I'll throw it.
Let's do Username, I'm a sloth.
Me too.
Alright. One time my brother put I can't smell. I mean, I can't
Spell. Read.
One time my brother put mashed potatoes on his ass because he was trying to imitate the scene from A Christmas Story in his own way. The dogs rushed over and started licking his ass because he had fallen on the floor from laughter. And then I fell on the floor from laughter and actually peed myself because it was too damn funny and the bathroom was too far.
Oh my God.
I was in college at the time.
Oh my God.
Pretty funny. Very embarrassing.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Put in the comments what happened in the scene because I'm confused,
like,
you know?
This has brought confusion. So
It's really funny.
regardless.
I just don't know what the Christmas Story scene is, but that we don't get caught on that. We don't need to get caught up on that.
Is this
it's
like
the fact that somebody put mashed potatoes on their booty.
True.
And they let a dog lick it, and then somebody peed on themselves. But it's like, why are you watching your brother put vegetables on his booty?
It's not a vegetable.
I thought potatoes are vegetables.
Are they?
Potatoes are vegetables.
Why? I feel like this is just too much.
You don't like it?
I don't.
It's
I
dog.
wanted
It's
to
giving me
just-
dog abuse. So this is from the G-Man, 5918.
What does the G stand for?
God.
Okay.
Gary. Once my family was having chicken for dinner.
Brad?
That was every day growing up.
Honestly.
Talking about some once. And my sister thought it would be a good idea to recreate a meme she saw. When my dad, hey, I'm sorry, I just got a memory from my childhood. When my dad asked her if she liked the food, she replied by saying, "It's great. It's, oh, she got a lot of courage. It's almost as juicy as my ass."
Why are there so many asses in these stories?
But also, like, she's a savage for that. But what meme is that?
Right.
My mom and dad then yelled at my sister for swearing. The rest of the meal was super awkward. So what if she had said it's almost as juicy as my booty? Would they have yelled then?
Is it a black family?
I don't know. But also, like, black people laugh at that shit. Like, you watch
True.
kids curse, you be like, oh my God. Everybody always talking about some, who told you that word? But like, damn,
Right.
like, you know you be saying it around them
Right.
kids.
I mean,
I like it. We used to do this all the time at the dinner table. Like, we would just like recreate stuff that we seen in movies or TV shows. And like one time we had saw That's a Raven do a spit take, or she like spit out her drink at the table. And so me and my siblings, we were like 5 years old. Like I was at least 5, and I had a younger sister, my older brother. We were all at the kitchen table. We were all doing spit takes. My younger sister Ariel spit her drink into my brother's plate. It was funny to me. But the funniest part is my mom was like trying to do she was a teacher, so she was trying to do like her grading and stuff like that. My brother was trying to tell my mom that like he didn't want to eat the rest of his food, and she was like, boy, if you don't eat that food right now, I'm not playing with you. He had to eat the Kool-Aid, macaroni and cheese. Tragic.
Shoot.
We like her.
We like
this
her.
This is a really good one. Kids, keep trying your parents. Keep on trying.
Or get whooped.
Don't whoop your kids.
I mean,
don't do it.
we're not talking about
Don't.
that. Don't do it. I'm not going to do it.
I did it.
We don't condone abuse. We just condone, what is it called? Discipline.
Discipline.
Next story is by Sam the Cat 1021.
Wow.
Thanksgiving. I forget what year or how old I was, but it was a terrible experience. At the kids' table, we were all sitting around. Everybody was silent when all of a sudden my cousin dropped a fork. Everyone, included people at the adult table, looked over at him. I happened to be sitting next to him, so all the eyes were in my direction when all of a sudden I let out the loudest fart I've ever heard.
It's a lot of fart.
Yeah. Everyone thought it was him. Once everyone's laughing died down, something from the adult table let out another giant fart. Let me point out, something from the adult table let out another giant fart. More laughter. My aunt stood up to go refill her plate a couple of seconds later, and she all of a sudden tripped and boom into the floor.
Ooh.
Then she farted.
Oh,
It was
wow.
quite the experience. It's normal to be gassy, especially on like Thanksgiving Day, because there's a lot of food. But this is just specifically a full family who is lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of macaroni and cheese going
I'm lactose
around.
intolerant, and I don't even fart this much on milk.
This is probably a
Like-
family that like everybody has a glass of milk at Thanksgiving,
True,
which is
true.
weird. But do you? I'm not judging.
Got a lot of butt stories and a lot
Yeah,
of
we need to
fart
talk to the
stories.
producer because I don't really like booty. I'm gonna start saying no to all the fart ones. There better not be a lot more fart ones left. The name is Shut Up, I Am Dreaming. All right, so the story goes, my mom and grandma were in the same jail at the same time on completely different and unrelated charges. And that's it.
Wait, that's it?
Give me more. What were the charges? They probably didn't deserve jail time.
Is there more that we're not like looking at? Like, is there supposed to be like an oh moment?
Oh my God. It connects with the other story.
What story?
The grandma burned down the business.
Ah!
She got caught. You're leaving a lot to the imagination, but I'm gonna say no. Like,
I don't
you
want to
can,
have to
I want to
think.
know the crimes.
y'all don't know. Y'all need to go to a class and do a storytelling class. Like, I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna put it on my cup.
Okay. Cool. Keep it there for a minute. Jump it. All right, put it down.
Let them do.
All right, next story. This happened to me a few years ago during Thanksgiving. I was around 11 or 12 and it was your typical Thanksgiving dinner family reunion. Turkey, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, you know, the usual suspects. Me and my family were spending some quality time together, watching football, playing board games, and having fun. This is where the awkward part comes. About an hour into the party, it occurred to me that I needed to use the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. During that time, I decided to take advantage of the privacy, naturally, by having...
Oh, are they doing something nasty?
Now, my grandfather had his Bluetooth earpiece that had voice command, and I thought it was a pretty cool device until this moment. Now, being the dumb I was, I forgot to turn off Bluetooth on my phone. Surprisingly enough, the phone detected my grandpa's earpiece and automatically paired with it, meaning the sounds of moans and sex noises from my phone were now being broadcasted to my grandpa's ear. When I was done, I washed my hands and walked back to the dinner table to find my grandpa trying real hard to contain his laughter. I asked him what was so funny and he replied, "Having a little alone time now, weren't you?" It was at this point I knew I f***ed up. And no one said a word for the rest of the dinner. It was extremely embarrassing, and to this day, I'm still scared to use my phone whenever my grandpa's around.
Wow. But like, as a grandparent, I don't think I would have called that kid out in front of everybody. Yes, a yay. What do you think?
It's a yay.
This is by the Stellar Fox Cosplay. So the story is, we had a fifth wheel trailer at the time, and I think we just drove into Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and it's late at night. We pull into a gas station and we hear a bang coming from the trailer, and my dad stopped the truck and got out to see what it was. We hit one of the big cement planters they had. My dad got back into the truck and he was pissed, and we asked him what happened, to which he said angrily, "We lost our shit." Oh my God, no. This is tragic.
Is that the end?
No, I keep going.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
The trailer hit the planter and put a hole in our sewage. Oh, wow. The sewage tank, and there was shit spilling out everywhere. This is an act of terrorism, I tell you.
I mean,
my dad went
to
to talk to the guy in the store, and the guy said, "Don't worry about it," so we left. The next morning, we found out there was a report filed saying that we spilled our shit everywhere and just left, so my dad has to go talk to the police. We were criminals. Oh my God. Later that day, we were on a ghost tour, and it brought us back to the police station. Wait, what?
The end of the story is they were on a ghost tour. The ghost tour usually is people drive you around.
Right.
And instead of them driving them back to the ghost tour headquarters, they drove them to the police station.
I feel like this was very eventful.
We're gonna keep this.
Yes.
You're the winner. You get to
in the
win
slot.
a nice fancy t-shirt. This was really good though.
Yeah.
Thank you
This
so
is a
much.
good slot.
The Stellar Fox cosplay, like, that is iconic. Y'all be spilling y'all shit everywhere.
But also be safe.
But that's what families do to you. You realize, like, families do that to each other. Like, we always spill each other's shit.
But anyway, this is the last story of the night. When my mom was a kid, they were at her grandma's house for some holiday, and my mom broke a glass. So she goes up to her mom and asks what she should do. Obviously, they threw it in the garbage. But later, my mom's aunt shoved her hand in the garbage. No one really knows why, but we suspect she was pushing it down to make more room, and cuts her hand on the broken glass. Everyone is freaking out and asking what happened, and her aunt just goes, "Someone put a broken glass in the garbage can. Why would they do that?" And my mom and her mom are sitting there going, "Where the hell else were we supposed to put it?" Her aunt never found out who put the glass in the garbage. She was fine, by the way. But to this day, if my mom or grandma throw glass away, they announce, "Okay, there's glass in the garbage, so don't shove your hand in there."
These are family stories, you know.
Yeah.
Family stories, you know, sometimes family stories are funny to the family, okay?
There's some stories that we read today that are like, okay, that's so funny, like it would be funny universally. And then this was a very specific story where I'm like, I'm sure at every Thanksgiving of this like family's house or any holiday, it's funny to be like, there's glass in the garbage can, so don't shove your hand in it.
But you know, everyone has a story. Not every story is gonna amuse everybody, but we're good sports about it. Thank you for submitting or writing or telling your story. I will always appreciate somebody telling their stories.
We appreciate it, so.
Oh no, I would have ripped the hell out of that car. No.
all of that.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed myself. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah! Well, that's it for Solo Cup Stories. Next episode will be holiday themed. All the holidays from the end of November to the beginning of January. Share those stories if you have any of your own. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Turn on the notification bell to get updates on future content. Stay updated by following me on social media. All the links will be in the description below. Please follow Mondo on all of his social media. His info is in the description below. Do you have anything you would like to share?
I really enjoyed myself. This was a fun time. Follow me and my organization, Black Rising. That's BLCK Rising. So come follow us. Have a fun time.
Peace out.
Peace out.